Okay guys, I'm gonna hop right in. Dear Nikki, I am almost 17 and I have not had my first kiss nor my first boyfriend. I don't want to just hook up with any guy at a party, but at the same time, I can't help but feel like something is wrong with me. All of my friends have had their share of guys, and I wouldn't say I'm any less attractive than any of them, but I can't help but feel that way when I'm the one who has never been on a date. I have really high standards, but I don't want to lower them just to feel loved or accomplished. How can I stop feeling so unattractive or unwanted because I'm in this position? And how can I stop feeling slightly jealous and bitter about it when I want to be happy for my friends? Thanks. There's a person staring at me. Whatever. Okay, so first off, I have to start by saying that I was that person. I did not have my first kiss. It was actually at an audition, but I had the kiss at the audition and then my first real kiss like a week later when I was 17. So it was a really long time. I'm in the same boat as you. I am so happy that I waited. Here's the thing. For some reason, society presses that like, oh, we're going to be better prepared and find the right person if we test out guys and we find out what we want. Well, I'm sorry, but doing physical stuff does not equal testing out guys or finding out what you want. Like, you have to get to know people on an emotional level and as a friend. Like, that's how you find the right guy. That's how you find the right person. Not sleeping with someone and hooking up with someone. That's not what that means. It's on a friendship basis. That's how you get to know. And so hooking up isn't going to make that any different. And you know, I can tell by this letter deep down in your heart that you want to wait and that that's what you want and you don't want to just rush. So follow your heart. Honestly, I can't give you any encouragement to stop feeling bitter about it because I remember, like, I felt the same way and I felt like something was wrong with me and like I was just ugly, and even though it was by my own doing. That's the funny part, is even though it's by your own doing, somehow you're still tricked into thinking that it's your fault or that it's because you're ugly. Even though you've chosen this, it feels like, oh, I'm ugly and whatever and this and that. That is not the case. Anyone can hook up with anyone because there are tons of people everywhere. Hooking up with people is the easy thing to do. Waiting is the hard thing to do. Not hooking up with guys is the hard thing to do. So you need to just remember that and not feel like, oh, I'm ugly, oh, I'm gross. No, because if you wanted to, I'm sure you could go find someone to hook up with like today. Just go to a party tonight and find someone who's drunk and bam, you're in the club. So it's actually much harder and you're going through the emotional like heartache of feeling like, oh, everyone's there and I'm not, but it's a good thing. You're going to be less jaded because you won't have had your heart broken so many times, which is important. It's important to get to know people, but you can get to know people without having your heart shattered everywhere. And that's some misconception we have in our society. Like, well, you have to have a crap load of heartbreak to know what you want. No, you don't. I've had heartbreak, but you don't have to self-inflict all this pain and choose to just go sleep with every guy that you're kind of interested in because, oh, you got to find out. Nope, could have found out without sleeping with him, and then your heart wouldn't have been shattered on the floor and you're gluing it back together and then like trying to give like a broken whatever to someone that you really like. You want to protect it, get to know people, take care of yourself so that you can potentially love someone in your future with all your heart without all this fear from jerkheads who broke your heart in the past when you didn't need it to be broken, if that makes sense. Like, it was like a choice to have it broken. You don't need to put that there. Save your heart to love someone fully in the future. Yeah, get to know guys. That's fun. Go on dates with guys. You don't have to hook up with them. You can just have lots of guy friends that you go on dates with and see what you want. Get to know people. Find out who you're interested in. Yeah. So that is it, guys. You can send your messages to asknikkip@gmail.com and I'll see you next time. And then at the end, throw in a way for someone to back out. So afterwards say, if not, if you're too busy, or like ask him, no, okay, I'm going to phrase that. Ask them if they want to do it like after work this week or this weekend, so you're giving kind of a specific date but a little open,